Hi everyone, how's it going? So I've been dying to show you this mini album for about a week and a half now. It is a mermaid album, as you know in the title, and look at me, I was a good girl and I brought my ruler to give you the measurements. And so before I show you this, I'm going to go ahead and show you the paper stacks that I use. So my birthday was about 2-3 months ago. My husband bought me oh no, actually it was just last month, sorry. My husband bought me a few paper pads, and this was one of them. It was the Mermaid Coast paper pad, and it was a hot buy, so it was only like $5, something like that. And so anyways, very, very pretty designs in here. I really like the color scheme of the, you know, the pinks and the blues and the gold. I love gold. Like, it is probably the prettiest color in my color wheel. Gold and glitter, probably. And then, of course, you guys have seen this one. This was the Enchanted Paper Stack from Recollections. And I use this on my unicorn album. And so it has some pretty designs in there for mermaids. And this stack is getting quite a bit thin. And so, before I show you the album, I'll go ahead and start you off with the measurements. So, let me see. The cover is, gotta find my ruler. The cover is 7.5 by 9, and the inside is 7 by 8. So, fairly one of the larger ones that I've done. And, of course, as always, there's always a collection of homemade flowers. Some from, you know, I bought off the internet. And, actually, I think only these little ones are the ones I bought off the internet. All these other ones are homemade. And then I have some of these shiny, sparkly leaves that you can find during Christmas times. I always forget that I have these because I have them on a high shelf. And anything higher than like 5'5", because I'm only 5'2", it's like out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. And so this banner I got from one of the pages. It says, "You are beautiful." And then of course I put some lace on here. I love that lace. And this paper is just so cool. The lady at Michael's told me a lot of people didn't want to buy it because it actually, like, this glitter flakes off. And so I was thinking in my head, like, oh, okay, I put it back. And then I grabbed it and I'm like, duh, Mod Podge. So that's what I did as soon as I got home. I Mod Podged it. And all the glitter's been staying, so I am very proud of myself. And, of course, I forgot to talk about these little vines right here. I guess you can call them little vines. They're from, also some of the Christmas decoration stuff. And I just cut off the bells and replaced them with pearls. So, the spine is fairly large. And, of course, there's some more of that really pretty glittery paper, and the back is the same. And I just love this scale paper. And it did get a little damaged in the corner because I had it up high and it fell on my husband. And I didn't mean to laugh, but the first thing I said was, "It's really thick, huh?" And he was like, yeah. So it's a fat album. If you could feel it, it was really heavy. And so for the first page, most of these are from the what is it? The Mermaid Coast paper stack. So you'll see a lot of these tags in here, and I got some of these cuts from, I believe it's the Create a Critter cartridge. And so this pocket, it's really pretty, has those mermaids and dolphins on there. And then I just stamped and embossed some flowers. And this is just a little journaling card, nothing on the back. Alright, and we'll just put this back in. And then these are all little pockets, and these are fairly large. I'm going to see how big these mats are. So it can hold, so let's see, the mats are 6.5 by 8 inches. And so this can possibly hold a 5 by 7 or some 4 by 6s or a few wallet photos. In the back too, I just put a photo mat in there. So that's partly why this album is so thick. It's because there's a lot of paper in here. And I didn't really feel that I used that much. So here's this page, and it says, "Make your own magic" up on top. It was a little border that I cut out. And I just added some little stickers right here that I had in my collection. I felt like it matched these stars right here. They're dollar store stickers. And so this is a little belly band, I should say, slide belly band. And I decorated it from seashells, and you'll see these seashells all over, but they are from the Life's a Beach cartridge. So we got Smile, You Are Loved, just a journaling card, a little photo mat, and then as you can see I embossed it with some very beautiful gold on there. And so it just slides back in there. Alright, and then for this page, of course, 2 small little photo mats. They hold, I believe, like a 3x3, yeah, 3x3 photos. And I just did a little decoration here in the middle with this, the recollection sticker stack that went with this paper. And then, oh, this is such a beautiful frame I cut out from the sophisticated cartridge, which is why I didn't bring a cartridge out with me when I filmed it, because I used quite a bit of cartridges in here. And this I cut from one of the papers. I had a leftover scrap and I thought that was just beautiful. I couldn't let that go to waste. It says Always Be a Mermaid, and I put some twine around this, or jute string I should say. And of course a photo just slides back in there. Here's another photo mat. They all have that pretty peach paper on the back. Alright, and so for this page, it's a little side pocket, slanted pocket I should say, and that water paper is just gorgeous. I mean, that gold just shines. So I made a border with gold, and then I put some pearls, some little rhinestones, and a title. And of course this was a mermaid from a scrap. Her tail was cut off, so I kind of made it look like she was coming into the page. And so here's another little photo mat with that gold embossing ink, and another little journaling thing. Alright, so this was just a decorative little flap. It says Under the Sea, and I cut it out with some glittery paper. And this one just says Summertime. I had some stickers left in my stash, and I just kind of threw them in here. So if they're a little bit off, I apologize. But so here's another one of those beautiful frames, and this one I kind of dipped in glitter. I sprayed it with spray adhesive, and I dipped it in glitter just halfway. I just kind of wanted it like an ombre effect with the glitter and the pearls. So as you can see, I did that. And I hand placed all these little flat back pearls because there's no adhesive on them. So here's another journaling thing, and I did top them with some with a little rhinestone on top. Alright. There we go. So for this page, it says Beach Bum. And I did put a little netting and some sequins right here, make it look like fish scales. I'm going to get a close-up of that so you can see. So it has a really nice iridescent look. And then here's some seashells and those pearls. And this was a circle frame from the from one of the pages. And it just says Beach Bum. So I'm going to put that back down. Alright, and then when you flip it up, this little page says Wave Chaser, and I just put a little border with a little seahorse paper that's so adorable. And I almost thought this mermaid paper wouldn't fit because it's like has reds in it and purples, and that's kind of not what the other album was about, but I made it fit. And I put some of these oh gosh, seaweed right here, and then shells and some pearls, flatback pearls. And then here's another little belly band. And oh, this one's my favorite paper, I think. This one in the cover paper. The little scales with the gold trim on each of them. Alright, and so anyways, I decorated it with some fishnet right here. And this is just a border from the paper. And of course those seashells. And these cards are so cute. It says, We Mermaid for Each Other. So adorable. I love puns. And then, of course, both of these are embossed. I don't know if you can tell that one's shiny. You can see a little bit of the gloss, but I embossed them both. And they just slide in there. And then the paper just starts all over again. I only used 3 designs, I should say. Alright, so here's another little frame. I had an anchor, an extra anchor that was cut out from the Nantucket cartridge. So I used that and embellished it. Here was another mermaid. Her legs were cut off, but I still wanted to use her because her face was intact. So I added, oh, my little star is wobbly. Anyways, I added some shells and some bubbles up here. So very, very cute. And then this is just a little decorative flap. It says a treasure from the sea. And then I added just a little journaling spot. This is a Sizzix. Oh no. Look at that. That always happens. Gotta stick that on there. these, some of these flat back pearls. I don't put enough glue on. But anyways, a little journaling tag, and here's a foil seashell. So you can flip it like that. And then, so for this one, it's just a blank page. You can put a photo in there. And then this one is just a little pocket with a little journaling tag and another little photo mat right there. And that's a border from one of the pages. They had a whole bunch of cut apart borders. So, this video is so long, I'm sorry. It's a huge album. Alright, so for this page, it just says Sun-Kissed. And, of course, a little collection of designs down here. And this is a negative from one of the waves that I cut out in the Life's a Beach cartridge. Like I said, I don't like throwing stuff away, so I did use it for my last album, or the other album, the Nantucket album. Alright, and then so for this one, I don't know if you can really see the words in here, but it says swim. And I didn't put any shadow in the background because this was from the Hannah Montana cartridge, and this font did not come with a shadow, and I didn't want to hand cut it because it was already so large. And so I just put pearls in there, kind of make it stand out from this blue on here. But this is very, very beautiful paper. This scale paper is just adorable. Alright, so for this little flap, I just put a little photo mat right here. And then I'll slide it over. And here's another little photo mat with some stickers and some swirl rhinestones or pearls. And then this is just a little spot for photos. And they could also put a photo back here and then add these in front because it's just a little pocket. So here's a little journaling tag that looks like a seashell. And then this is just some embossed paper that I just put in there. And then we're almost to the last page, guys. Alright, so for this last page, here's another little photo frame that I put some sequins, pearls, and some flower sequins on here. And then I just added some bubbles on the side. And of course this, you can fit a photo, slide it back there as well. And so that is my whole album. Thank you for watching, and if you stayed this long, thank you. I know I talk a lot. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye.